How to prepare for your interview. Myth number 1. There are no right or wrong answers when answering interview questions. This is actually stated on the admissions website at some schools. Although there are no right or wrong answers, when it comes to the various scenarios and questions you may encounter on your interview, there are, however, appropriate and inappropriate answers that you can provide. If this was not the case, then a lot more individuals with fantastic GPA and aptitude scores would be admitted to professional schools. But of course, we know that's not the case. Myth number 2. You can't really prepare in advance for interviews because no one really knows what type of questions are going to be asked during your interview. Well, if that were the case, then you wouldn't be able to prepare for the MCAT, DAT, PCAT, etc., or any of your exams during your undergraduate years. Just like any other tests, there are a number of things you can do in order to prepare in advance, and we will discuss those things in more detail as we conduct your mock interviews. So now let's talk about some facts. Fact number 1. Preparing for professional school interviews is like riding a bike. Practice is key. Perhaps you've heard of the saying, practice makes perfect. Well, this is not true, and it is not what we mean by practice. In actuality, practice makes permanent, and only perfect practice makes perfect. So if you continue to practice the wrong way, then you will permanently perform the task in the incorrect manner, no matter what that task may be. This leads us to our next fact. Fact number 2. The best way to practice is using realistic simulations. Just like preparing for the MCAT, for example, the interview requires you to perform numerous simulations in order to ensure that you are absolutely prepared on your actual interview date. Fact number 3. Sample questions and simulations used for preparation purposes are ineffective and useless without proper professional feedback from an expert. Unless someone can identify your strengths and weakness and give you appropriate feedback on your performance, you will not be able to improve your performance. This is true whether you are an athlete, a student, a medical candidate about to perform an interview. Professional guidance and feedback will be important in helping you formulate appropriate responses and make changes to your behavior. Fact number 4. Simply reading books, guides, blogs, or attending interview crash courses without performing realistic simulations and receiving expert feedback is an ineffective method to prepare for interviews. Again, going back to our example of riding a bike, it is impossible to learn how to ride a bike by reading a book about bikes or attending a seminar on how bikes work. Fact number 5. You must, and I repeat, you must have a strategy and a plan of action when encountering interview questions. We have already discussed earlier in this training webinar some good strategy which you can draw upon when faced with various categories of questions. We will discuss these in more detail during your feedback session subsequent to your mock interview session. Let's move on to fact number 6, getting yourself familiarized with professional ethics and specifically medical, dental, and pharmacy ethics. Although the interview is designed to test qualities and characteristics that should have been developed within you over time, based on your life experiences, being aware of ideas important in professional ethics will certainly help. Some excellent resources for medical candidates are the CanMeds framework, Medline Plus, and for other professional candidates, it is worthwhile to review books such as The Textbook on Professional Ethics and Human Values, Meaningful Work, Rethinking Professional Ethics, Reason and Professional Ethics, and lastly, Doing Right, A Practical Guide to Ethics for Medical Trainees and Physicians by Philip C. Hebert. Fact number 7. You must have a strategy to manage your stress, and we will discuss our proven strategies to manage stress later in this training webinar. Fact number 8. Interview skills take a long time to develop. Therefore, you must dedicate several weeks and sometimes even months to prepare in advance. Also note that some medical schools provide a short notice of only a week or 2 in advance, which is insufficient time to fully prepare for your interview. How would you like to learn how to ace any medical school interview question? Click the link below to enroll in BMO's Medical School Interview Preparation Program and take advantage of mock interviews in the same format as your actual interview, comprehensive interview preparation course training webinar, one-on-one consultations with our interview experts to analyze your interview results and help you improve your performance. Proven strategies designed to teach you how to ace any interview question. Unlimited follow-up mock interviews. Money-back guarantee if you are not successful gaining admission after using our proven strategies. Flexible scheduling. Our preparation program is scheduled around your availability. Available in all of Canada, the United States, and Europe. Click the link below to enroll now or call us toll-free at 1-855-900-BMO.